tells everybody what it is. We got receivers bunched up tight on the left, Middlestead in the backfield. Hand off to the man in motion who is gobbled up in the backfield by a host of Raiders. Kane Thornton with the carry, loss of about 3, maybe 2. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 7-yard line. All the receivers in tight. Nern pitches out to Middlestead, catches a block, and he's going to walk it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. So touchdown number 3 for Middlestead tonight. 2 running, 1 receiving. 1:52 to go in the first. Tigers up 20-0. Kinsey is in for the extra point.
Holding for him is number 1, Hayden Nern.
Here's good snap. Ball's down. Kicks off the upright. No good. Sort of had a little trouble getting, Nern had a little trouble getting that ball set. Sort of threw Cody's timing off. But so here we go. Minute 52 left in the first quarter. Tigers up 20-0.
Well, I think we're on.
Are we on now?
I had to go to my phone in order to stream the game, as we couldn't get on the network here. That was one. Was one problem. Camera got turned off. That was another problem.
Well, you've missed some exciting football while you were working on your technical difficulties. So, and I had to like the Street Fair commercial.
Well, I don't think anybody heard the Street Fair commercial, so I think we're okay there.
Well, I heard the Street Fair.
This is the 4th attempt to get this game up, and so Dale's still working on the back end to get everybody up to speed on game 4 here, and we're not even out of the first quarter. As the season of misfortunate events continues. Kickoff is fielded at the 2, 10, 15, 20, gets through, 30, 35, 40, Kinsey to beat. And Cody Kinsey will pull him down. Not before he gets inside Buffton territory to the 48. I think we talked about this at Jay County, Sim. That's the one nice thing when you've got a safety as your kicker. He knows how to tackle.
He hadn't had to worry about it on the other 3 kickoffs he's had. They've stopped them deep back in their own zone, but, Perry's able to catch a seam there and get up through.
Now it's my turn to figure out who is actually even on the field. Jed Perry is the quarterback. He's going to fake, drop back, going long, has a man.
Oh, if the Tigers
a little bit short. Yeah, he had to turn around. It would have been picked off. So Perry, the quarterback, fullback Xavier Walden, the wingbacks Jacob Duncan and William Fichter. Tight end Hunter Ginger and the split end Cabin Clark. So that's the Raiders' skill set. 2nd down and 10 from the Tiger 47. Here comes the Raiders. As we are on game 4 here in our broadcast night, up the middle. And he'll pick up a chunk. It's going to be 3rd down and 7 after a gain of 3. Thompson on the tackle.
3rd down and 7 for the Raiders. On the 44-yard line.
Tiger defense has been holding pretty strong here so far tonight, Scott, while you were working there. They've allowed, I think, 1 first down.
There are not a lot of reserves over on that Southern Wales sideline right now.
There's a lot of guys going both ways for this game.
And Perry's going to keep it. That's going to be first down number 2. He catches the sideline. He's going to be inside the 20 to the 15. Inside the 15, and it's going to be first down Raiders from the 14 as Perry catches the Raiders off guard and has got the Raiders in scoring position. So first and 10 Raiders. We're under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Tigers up 20-0, but the Raiders threatening as the first quarter clock winds down. Perry will bring him up. 26 seconds left. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. The play clock. Fakes it. Going to keep it himself. Looking for a block inside. Doesn't get it. Tigers will drag him down after a short gain. That's probably going to wind down quarter number 1. Finish up the quarter.
Well, we got an injured Tiger slow to get up. They stopped the clock.
Yep, stopped
so
it with 9.6 seconds
We'll get one more play
left.
in.
So Cameron Coleman coming off the field. Looks like he's okay. Just got shaken up a little bit. But that does mean we'll get another playoff here in the first quarter. 20-0 Tigers. And that will be it. We will head to the second quarter play with the Tigers up 20-0. We'll be right back.
Menser, a Republican running for Buffton City Council. My goal is simple, to build a better Buffton. This won't be easy. Area cities are bringing more growth, quality of life, downtown revival, and jobs. This utility infrastructure is aging and lacks future capacity. This requires proven leadership. We need a new voice. My background, owning a manufacturing company, is unmatched in this campaign. Help me bring my experience to Buffton. In November, I ask for your vote. I'm Scott Menser, and I approve this message.
To enhance our Buffton High School students' athletic experience. Single memberships are $20 and $30 for couples. Please stop by the concession stand area to sign up.
7th grader to be active and meet new friends? Then bring your student to a YMCA in Allen, Whitley, or Wells County for a free YMCA membership. At the Y, we help kids develop to their fullest potential through achievement, belonging, and character development, all while having a great time. We offer a free Y membership to 7th graders during a time when they can benefit most. Just bring proof of residency and 7th grade status with you to sign up. We can't wait to meet you at the Y.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. Into the second quarter we go, and I've been doing this for 10 years, Sim. 10 years. Never had problems like we've had.
Yeah, it's just always seemed to be one thing after another.
And it's always something entirely new. It's really hard to... I was here at 5 o'clock. I was here at 5 o'clock trying to make sure this game was going to go off without a hitch. And to no avail. Jed Perry brings up the Raiders second down and 9. He's going to keep himself, has him bounce back, and breaks a couple of tackles. Going to be inside the...
On the carry for the Raiders, gain of almost 5 yards on the play.
Yeah, he's going to get down to about the 6-7 yard line. He'll pick up a couple.
Bring up third down and
Farmer is the one brought him down there.
So it's going to bring up third down and 3. Certainly 4-down territory for the Raiders, down 20-0. But right now it's pretty much been all Jed Perry.
Yeah, earlier while you were working on technical difficulties, it was Xavier Walden who got the majority of the work.
Perry will drop back looking to throw into the flat, but Tigers right on top of it. He'll throw it into the ground. It's going to be incomplete. 4th down and 3, so a chance for the Tiger defense to hold, as I'm sure they will go for it. I mean, keep in mind, these Raiders put up 20 points against Jay County, so, I mean, they've got some ability to put some points up. Outside of that, they haven't put a ton of points up. So 4th and 3 from the 7. Perry under center. Well, handoff, it's going to be a reverse, and he's going to pile his way towards the end zone. Not going to get in, but there will be a fresh set of downs for the Raiders. So a little trick play out of the Southern Wells.
They've run a couple reverses, and they've faked a couple of them on kickoff returns. So the Tigers are going to have to keep an eye on that. They've also run an option play tonight, which ended up in a fumble, but
Austin, let's center that up in the picture a little bit. 1st and goal for the Raiders from the 2. A handoff, spun around, and drugged down. He'll lose a yard. It'd be 2nd and goal.
For the Raiders, loss of a yard or so on the play.
That's Farmer, 58. 58. That's actually Farmer?
Tackle on the play by the Tigers, number 58, Cameron Farmer. Cameron Farmer is number 58.
Cameron Farmer on the tackle for the Tigers. 2nd and goal from the 4.
Who's number 7 then? Reese Johnson's down as number 7.
Johnson, 7's not out there today, right? Yeah, so he switched from 7 to 52. And Farmer's 52 on the white jerseys, but not on the black.
So 2nd down and 4, 5 seconds on the play clock. They'll get the play off. They'll pitch on the outside, and it's fumbled. He'll fall on it, and boy, that's going to push it all the way back to the 14.
He falls on the fumble back close to the 15-yard line.
what a tough break there for the Raiders.
Third down and goal.
It sure is, and now it's 3rd and goal from the 13. And the Raiders are going to call a timeout.
That's their second one.
Is that their second one? All right. So with that, we'll take a timeout. Be right back.
Introducing Pizza Hut's first $5 flavor menu. Just $5 each when you order 2 or more. Say yes to a medium one-topping pizza. Yes to Wing Street Wings. Yes to new stuffed garlic knots. And much more. It's easy to say yes to our first ever $5 flavor menu. Only at Pizza Hut.
The $5 flavor menu is now available from your local Pizza Hut on North Main Street in Buffton. To place an order, call 824-5701 or order online at pizzahut.com.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. 20-0 Tigers, 9:28 to go in the second. Raiders had it 1st and goal from the 2. It's now 3rd and goal from the 13.
Just a friendly reminder here at halftime of tonight's game, we are going to be recognizing those BHMSD faculty members who have made an impact on our senior football players. So please watch that here at halftime. After the timeout, it's going to be 3rd and goal, ball on the 13-yard line for the Southern Wells Raiders.
So Jed Perry, handoff inside. Tigers will push him back after a short gain, and it's going to be 4th and goal from the 11.
Couple yards on the play, tackled by a host of Tigers.
So the Tigers defense with a good chance to get out of here without any damage.
On the 11-yard line.
Clock running down, under 9 minutes to go here in the first half. And here we go, 4th and goal. Perry is going to keep it himself, and he's not going to get there. Tigers will turn the Raiders away on downs. And the Buffton offense will take over. First chance I get to see the Buffton offense tonight. Although I think I did hear you say that Cody's got a couple of scores.
3. He scored all 3.
All
two
three.
on the 2 running and 1 receiving.
All right.
And Lucas Hunt he had a real nice reception over the middle. He just couldn't keep his footing and fell down, or else he would have had a score tonight.
Tigers will take over on the 7. 1st and 10, Buffton. And
Tigers take a timeout.
all right. All right, we'll take a break.
Always going to have sibling rivalry, and it's no different with the Heidi brothers. They went and built 2 dealerships right next to each other and filled them up with new Chevys, Jeeps, Buicks, Chryslers, Dodge Rams, and more. And some of the best late model pre-owned vehicles around, just so they could compete for your business with service, selection, and price. The choice is yours. Heidi Automotive Group in Buffton, just 20 minutes south of Fort Wayne.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. Scott Menser, Sim Kiffer, Austin Coons on the camera tonight. And has the rain stopped? I don't see any umbrellas up out there.
I believe it has.
Tigers 1st and 10 from the 7.
Be 1st and 10 for the Tigers, ball on the 7-yard line.
Nern in the shotgun. Twins on the near side, single receiver on the far side, looking across the middle, and almost picked off.
Hayden Nern's pass intended to Kane Thornton.
He was looking for Kane Thornton deep.
There on the play by Center Wells. Number 12, Dustin.
A little bit underthrown. Couple defenders out there as the safety
Second down and 10
came over to help.
Still on the 7-yard line.
So to be 2nd and 10, Lucas Hunt will come out on the field. Craighead will come off. And Tigers being trips on the near side. Empty backfield. Twins on the far side. Nern from the end zone looking deep for Hunt and just a little long. So Coach Kunkel going for the long ball here.
Twice.
Now it's going to be 3rd and 10. So what do you dial up here?
They, while you were working on your technical difficulties, they were running those short little slants and like receiver screens and gaining 12, 13 yards, and I think that you go back to those.
Empty backfield again. Trips on the near side, Twins on the far side. Nern drops back. Pressure coming. Looking across the middle and overthrows Middlestead.
We had a penalty flag, though.
Well, if that's holding in the end zone, I believe that's a safety. So with flags on the play, there is.
Well, he threw
No
it for
flag.
an illegal formation, but so
Okay.
it'll be 4th down.
So 3 and out for the Tigers from the 7. Maybe we should have stayed off on technical difficulties. All right, get the punter in. Back it up a little bit. There we go. Get a little bit of a Tiger bounce. That's going to help out a lot because it wasn't a really deep. It was a high kick, but it didn't have a ton of distance, but it'll get the nice roll. And the Raiders will take over on the Bluffton 45. Not only do we have a late start due to weather, so was that a
sideline warning?
A sideline warning.
So I wonder if they're not supposed to be in that white section.
Okay.
That's where the line crews and the referees and officials have that area.
So Raiders take over from the Tiger 45. Perry will go to his fullback, twisting and turning, fighting, but the Tigers are going to hold him to a couple yards. Walden for 2. Going to be 2nd down and 8.
Back on the play by 75. Ryan Thompson 77th, Kane Garza, among others, for the Tigers. Going to bring up second down and 8.
20-0 Tigers, 7:44 to go in the first half. Walden again, and boy, they stood him up and drove him back.
Ryan Thompson.
Ryan Thompson is right. Boy, that was...
It's like, hello, nice to meet you.
Let's see if we can catch that on replay. That was a nice stand-up by Ryan Thompson. Give him a yard.
That's a defensive lineman's dream.
That is. That's
to
exactly
come off that block and have that guy right there in your face.
Absolutely. Bryce had a few of those.
He did.
Career. 3rd down and 7. 5 seconds on the play clock. They got to hustle up. And Perry's going to drop back to throw. Tigers have the rush on. He'll evade the rush. And he's going to get the first down. I think they will give it to him. So when it looked like the Tigers might have had him trapped in the backfield, Perry spins away and picks up the first. The Raiders have spent a lot of time in Tiger territory for the last few series. Perry in the shotgun will hand off to Walden. Tigers weren't fooled on that play at all. He'll lose a half a yard. We'll call it 2nd down and 10.
I think it's 58 from what I see.
Tackle on the play by number 58, Cameron Farmer for the Tigers.
Farmer's had quite a few tackles here tonight. Him and Garza.
Cameron Farmer, a sophomore. Was he listed as a starter tonight? He was not.
No, but he's played quite a bit tonight.
Perry rolling, steps through, and stays on his feet and finally thrown down.
Boy, he's a hard guy to bring down.
Reese Johnston on the tackle.
Bring up 3rd down and 14 for the Raiders. Ball on the 38-yard line. Again, attention Tiger fans, with the faculty members that are being recognized at tonight's halftime, please meet Mr. Thompson in the south end zone.
4:48 to go, 3rd down and 14. Perry hands off, and Tigers will drop it well short of the first down.
Duncan got the carry there for the Raiders.
And it's going to be 4th down and 11. I'm sure they'll go for it. And the last timeout for the Raiders has been taken. So just for the heck of it, let's go ahead and look at this replay. And Sim again is Bryce, a former defensive lineman. You'll appreciate this replay, if I even got it. Okay. I didn't get it. Never mind.
Well, I saw it live. It was a nice tackle.
It was kind of one of those delayed, hey, I think man might be able to catch it. And that's just how my luck has been going on all night.
Another upcoming Tiger Athletic event Wednesday.
Well, we'll let this well, maybe we did get it.
Varsity tennis team will be participating at sectionals.
All right, I think we did get it.
At 5 p.m.
So here's the handoff, and bam, stands him up and throws him backwards. Help comes just to add.
But, it's right there, that defensive lineman, he fights that block off,
and right there's the
just
runner.
Boom, right there he is.
That's the way you love it.
Doesn't happen any better.
4th and 11, back to live action. Oh, they will punt. Nope, they're going to fake the punt. Nope, they're going to kick the punt. And it gets a nice Raiders bounce, and the Tigers will be inside the 10, around the 7, which I think is where they were in their last series. So 4:13 to go in the first half. 1st and 10 Tigers from the 7. They went 3 and out in their last set from the same spot on the field. Here comes the Tigers, 1st and 10. They'll put a man in motion. That's Thornton. And a handoff inside and breaks into the secondary. Gets into the 3rd tier. Still on his feet. He could be gone. 40, 50, not going to catch him. Cody Middlestead will take it into the end zone. 93 yards. Touchdown. Tigers tack up another 6.
It's touchdown number 4 for Middlestead tonight.
And I got that replay. We'll look at that here in a little bit. Cody Middlestead goes 93 yards. And boy, once you knew he was on even footing with the defense, he was going to outrun him. Nobody was going to catch him. And he took it the rest of the way. Kinsey will come in, attempt the extra point. They've got 13 seconds. They need to get somebody else on the field. Nern trying to get his. Cody has had a lot of rushed extra point attempts. 3 seconds. They get it off, and Cody drills it. Under a little bit of duress. Cody Kinsey adds the extra point. Tigers up 27-0. Let's take a break. We'll be right back here on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Is filled with fabulous golf courses that offer a variety of experiences and are as diverse and distinct as the regions they're in. And there is one right here in your backyard that you shouldn't miss. Green Valley Golf Club, located at 2635 East, 150 North in Buffton. You deserve a little time on the greens, so book your tee time, brush off your spikes, and get ready to play. Green Valley Golf Club, located at 2635 East, 150 North in Buffton, just east of the Stone Quarry.
Head on out to Green Valley to hit some balls on their driving range or putting green. Call 824-4510 to reserve your tee time. Green Valley, where your friends play.
8 carries for 165 on the ground.
Middlestead again for his 4th touchdown of the night. 4 on the ground, 1 in the air. That one 93 yards.
Number 3, Cody Kinsey, back deep for the Raiders, Jet Berry.
Scott, what's Cody's all-purpose yards?
I don't know.
You don't have that?
Just give me quickly.
Cody will kick it off. Tigers up 27-0. And end over end kick, a little short for Cody. From the 12, 20, 25, about the 27. Wind is blowing. That's one of the factors of that punt and these kicks off, Sim. I think the wind, if you look at the flags, the wind is blowing pretty hard.
Yeah, I was just up on top. It's a stiff little breeze up there.
I think it was 45, but that's okay. We don't have to get them. The 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Ball in the
Under 4 minutes to go. Raiders down by 27. 1st and 10 from the 28.
Xavier Walden on the carry for the Raiders. Gain of a couple yards on the play.
Hunt with the tackle. Pick up a 3. It's going to be 2nd down and 7. Perry brings him back out. Wing left, split left. will go inside with it. And it'll pick up about 4.
44 on the tack, yeah. Xavier Walden on the carry for the Raiders.
Kane Moore on the tackle. Going to bring up 3rd down, and we'll call it 3.
Kane Moore going to bring up 3rd down and 3 for the Raiders. Ball on the 35-yard line.
So 3rd and 3. Pitch out, dropped for a loss. Watch this. It's going to be 4th down and 8. We got timeout on the field. Tigers timeout. I'll take a break.
Always going to have sibling rivalry, and it's no different with the Heidi brothers. They went and built 2 dealerships right next to each other and filled them up with new Chevys, Jeeps, Buicks, Chryslers, Dodge Rams, and more. And some of the best late model pre-owned vehicles around, just so they could compete for your business with service, selection, and price. The choice is yours. Heidi Automotive Group in Buffton, just 20 minutes south of Fort Wayne.
Viewer, you couldn't see what we were seeing, you know, that big black line at the top that we were seeing. You couldn't see it on his viewer.
I'm not sure I understand. Okay, we're back live. 2:28 to go. Yeah, go ahead, take over.
All right, so the Raiders come out. Going to punt the ball away. Middlestep Fields runs up the sideline. Is going to get pushed out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. 44-yard line is where they say he stepped out of bounds. So the Tigers will take over on the 44-yard line of the Raiders. Middlestead adding some more all-purpose yards to his night here tonight. So Nern will bring them up. Got twins either side. Middlestead in the backfield. Nern turns around, gives Cody a little command there. Middlestead goes out on the flat. Nern out. Oh, just out of the reach. I think maybe Caden Gurr. No, it wasn't. It was Hayden Craighead. Just out of the reach.
Intended to Hayden Craighead is incomplete. Coverage on a play over there by David Clark for the Raiders. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the.
So Lucas Hunt comes into the game. Got twins either side. Middlestead in the backfield. Nern takes the snap, drops back, rolls out to his right. So,
Nern's pass is complete to Kane Thornton, but we do have flags.
Well, we're going to check the flag here, but Sim, I tell you what, that was a nice play.
That was, I mean, it.
Because what happened in that play, Hayden is rolling right, and the receiver basically has to find an opening in the field, which means Hayden on the run has got to pick up his receiver, drop it into that opening. And it was a nice job by Thornton to find a spot on the field. And Hayden delivering it on target. So nice job by both of them. Wow, it's a 15-yard penalty.
Wow.
So he stepped out and came back onto
in.
the field.
Yep.
I never realized that was a 15-yarder. But that's what kind of happens is, that play starts to break down a little bit. And so Nern is somewhat ad-libbing, right? He's rolling out, looking for some space, and the receivers have to find an open spot on the field to give him a target. And what happened is Kane just kind of lost where he was on the field.
All it takes is a step out of bounds.
He just briefly stepped back into the field, and that's what caused the – I've never heard of a participation penalty, but that's what it is, obviously. And picked off. Overthrown and picked off. Dustin Woodward picks that off, and it's going to go back to the Raiders with $1:55 to go in the second.
Going to be first down and 10 for the Raiders. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Raiders with the football, back split behind Perry, and the Tigers will drop Walden for a short gain. Farmer on another tackle, Sim.
Yep.
Boy, he is taking advantage of the opportunity to be on the field.
Walden's having a hard time running up the middle tonight.
2nd down and 8. Raiders have to have a little bit of an urgency here as there's only about a minute and a half left in the half. Walden, again, is going to be stood up and thrown back by a gang of Tiger defenders.
21, who I saw. Tackle on play by the Tigers, number 21, Cameron Coleman, among others.
We got a timeout on the field for an injured player. So let's take a quick break. I'll be right back.
Introducing Pizza Hut's first $5 flavor menu. Just $5 each when you order 2 or more. Say yes to a medium one-topping pizza. Yes to Wing Street Wings. Yes to new stuffed garlic knots. And much more. It's easy to say yes to our first ever $5 flavor menu. Only at Pizza Hut.
The $5 flavor menu is now available from your local Pizza Hut on North Main Street in Buffton. To place an order, call 824-5701 or order online at pizzahut.com.
Always going to have sibling rivalry, and it's no different with the Heidi brothers. They went and built 2 dealerships right next to each other and filled them up with new Chevys, Jeeps, Buicks, Chryslers, Dodge Rams, and more. And some of the best late model pre-owned vehicles around, just so they could compete for your business with service, selection, and price. The choice is yours. Heidi Automotive Group in Buffton, just 20 minutes south of Fort Wayne.
Cameron Coleman coming off the field, got nicked up a little bit. It's the second time he's gotten nicked up, and he's looking a little frustrated.
After the injury timeout, we have 3rd down and 6 for the Raiders. Ball on the 44-yard
Get it
line.
in the middle of the screen. Third down and 6. Less than a minute to go. And nice gain for the Raiders. That's going to move the sticks, but they only have about 40 seconds to work with.
For the Raiders, gain of close to 10 yards on the play.
They don't have any timeouts left.
And they have no timeouts, yep. So they either need to spike it.
Raiders ball on the 47-yard line.
And they hustle up, they'll get the play off, and then a flag. That'll stop it. So march it back 5. It goes back into Raider territory. 1st and 15. They'll start the clock back up. Maybe the last play of the half. Perry looking across the middle, complete, but right on top of the receiver.
Perry's pass is complete to Will Pennington. Gain of 7 or 8 yards.
Is the Tiger defender, number 45.
I think that's Ringer. Yeah, John Ringer. He's had a couple tackles tonight.
And that will run out the first half. At the end of the first half, Tigers will head to the locker room up by 4 touchdowns, 27-0. All of them from Cody Middlestead. We'll get some stats here in the first half in a few minutes. We're going to take a break. Thanks some sponsors, and be right back here on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Menser, a Republican running for Bluffton City Council. My goal is simple, to build a better Bluffton. This won't be easy. Area cities are bringing more growth, quality of life, downtown revival, and jobs. This utility infrastructure is aging and lacks future capacity. This requires proven leadership. We need a new voice. My background, owning a manufacturing company, is unmatched in this campaign. Help me bring my experience to Bluffton. In November, I ask for your vote. I'm Scott Menser, and I approve this message.
Football fans know some things just go together. Quarterbacks and receivers, face paint and super fans, game days and tailgates. I am State Farm Agent Kevin Beatty, and I know another winning combination, home and auto. Myself and my team are here to help life go right when you combine your home and auto insurance, which saves you time and money. So get your home and auto on the same team and score some savings. Call me, State Farm Agent Kevin Beatty, at 824-1928 today.
Indiana is filled with fabulous golf courses that offer a variety of experiences and are as diverse and distinct as the regions they're in. And there is one right here in your backyard that you shouldn't miss. Green Valley Golf Club, located at 2635 East, 150 North in Bluffton. You deserve a little time on the greens, so book your tee time, brush off your spikes, and get ready to play. Green Valley Golf Club, located at 2635 East, 150 North in Bluffton, just east of the Stone Quarry.
Head on out to Green Valley to hit some balls on their driving range or putting green. Call 824-4510 to reserve your tee time. Green Valley, where your friends play.
You're always going to have sibling rivalry, and it's no different with the Heidi brothers. They went and built 2 dealerships right next to each other and filled them up with new Chevys, Jeeps, Buicks, Chryslers, Dodge Rams, and more. And some of the best late model pre-owned vehicles around, just so they could compete for your business with service, selection, and price. The choice is yours. Heidi Automotive Group in Bluffton, just 20 minutes south of Fort Wayne.
This is Dan and Jane with Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton.
We want to remind everyone that we do in-house repair with our specialty being restoration and resetting.
Jewelry that is worn frequently over the years usually needs some TLC, prong retipping, resetting, or sizing.
It's so much fun to see the customer's reaction when they see their jewelry looking almost brand new.
Or maybe it's time for a new style. Choose from all styles of settings or let us design one just for you.
Daniel's Jewelers, North Main Street, Bluffton, where personal attention and trust become part of the memory.
Introducing Pizza Hut's first $5 flavor menu. Just $5 each when you order 2 or more. Say yes to a medium 1-topping pizza. Yes to Wing Street Wings. Yes to new stuffed garlic knots. And much more. It's easy to say yes to our first ever $5 flavor menu. Only at Pizza Hut.
The $5 flavor menu is now available from your local Pizza Hut on North Main Street in Bluffton. To place an order, call 824-5701 or order online at pizzahut.com.
Okay, we're going to bring you the band by special request. So we got a crowd mic out here, and as soon as it starts, I think we've got something, Sim.
We'll find out
here in a little bit.
I apologize to the lady sitting below us.
As we dropped the microphone on her head.
The microphone hit her in the head.
Here's the first half stats. Both teams with 5 first downs. Buffton rushing 9 carries for 162 yards. That's a pretty good yards per carry. Passing yards 69. Southern Wells 31 for 86, 7 yards in the air. Tigers 16 plays, 231 yards. We'll turn this down a little bit till they get going.
That's awesome. I love that. You said you share it all the time. Let's give another great round of applause for our Buffton Bingo Brigade. The Buffton Bingo Brigade will not be in competition this weekend, but they will be in competition next Saturday, October 5th at Homestead High School.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. We are at halftime, and we just finished up the band performance, and Sim, I'm gonna turn these first half stats over to you, and while I work on this some more.
All right, first downs, both teams had 5. Rushing yards for Bluffton, 9 for 162. Southern Wells was 31 rushes for 86 yards. Passing yards, 69 for the Tigers, 7 for the Raiders. The Tigers were 2 for 7 with 1 interception. The Raiders were 1 for 4. Total offense, 16 plays for 231 for the Tigers, 35 plays and 93 yards for the Raiders. Time of possession, 6 minutes 48 seconds for the Tigers and 17-12 for the Raiders. One turnover each team. Interception for the Tigers, a fumble for the Raiders. Rushing, Southern Wells, Xavier Walden, 53 yards. Jed Perry, 34 yards. Duncan for 4 yards, and Fichter for a -5. Bluffton Middlestead, 8 carries for 165. Kane Thornton, 1 carry for -3. Passing, Hayden Nern's 2 for 7 for 69 yards. Receiving, Pennington caught the 1 pass for the Raiders for 7 yards. Bluffton, Lucas Hunt had 1 reception for 36 yards, and Cody Middlestead had 1 reception for 33 yards. The scoring was at 10-16 in the first. Hayden Nern passed Cody Middlestead for it was 33 yards for a touchdown. Cody Kinsey, extra point was good. And then at 7:57 in the first, Middlestead carries for total plays for 45 yards. He had a 9-yard run in. The 1 point was good by Kinsey. 1:52 left in the first. Middlestead carried, touchdown, 7 yards. Cody Kinsey's kick no good, went off the upright. And then with 3:55 in the second, Middlestead carried 93 yards for a touchdown for the Tigers, and Kinsey's extra point was good. So tackles tonight. Find the defensive stats here, Scott.
Keep going.
I only got 3 pages.
There we go.
Keeping one
yep,
from me.
I'm hiding one from you.
Leading the Cameron Farmer's leading the Tigers with tackles, 4 solos, 1 assist. Kane Moore has 3 solo tackles with 1 assist. Kane Thornton 1 solo, 3 assists. Reese Johnson also had 3 solo tackles, 2 assists. Kane Garza has 3 tackles with 2 assists. Ryan Thompson has 3 tackles with 1 assist. Southern Wells, Xavier Walden has 1 solo tackle. Cray Roush has 1 solo tackle. Jed Perry has 1 solo tackle. Will Pennington also has 1 solo tackle. So that pretty much wraps up, the stats here for the first quarter, as we have a little over 2 minutes left on the clock before we start.
Is that 2 plus 3, or is that?
Well,
just
I don't know. I've lost track, so I don't know if teams are all out. That might be the final 2. So they just reset the 3. So we have 2.5 minutes till we start the second half here. So still having technical difficulties, are we?
Yeah, I think we're back up. So I know probably nobody cares, but I feel compelled to talk about this. So last week, Sim and I, we were at Jay County, and we're going along fine until we hear that there's nothing, nobody's seeing anything. Now, you got to understand, everything on our end looks perfect.
Oh, man, it was looking good. It was sounding good.
Streaming, the live button's lit, the clock's rolling. Everything looks perfect. Well, we had a Leo crew. They were doing a game. And so what happens is when you log into our software, there's a drop-down menu, and you select the game you want to broadcast to, right? Well, they selected our game.
They just wanted to be us.
So people logged into the Buffton game, and they're watching Leo. So 15, 20 minutes, I don't know how long. Eventually, the Leo crew figures out, oops, we're on the Buffton game, right? So they stop their broadcast. Well, again, in our software, when you stop the broadcast, you get 2 options. One is to archive the broadcast or to delete it. So what do? They deleted it. And so then we're streaming, in essence, to nothing. Just happily going on, streaming to nothing. So then we finally get word, hey, nothing's going on, and we've got to create a new event and then broadcast to a new event. So that's what happened last week. So tonight, we get here, of course, it's raining, and we're dealing with the rain, and everything looks fine. We got everything set up. Everything's rolling along, other than the rain, other than we're dealing with the rain. We get ready to go live, and we kept getting a network failure. Well, we're on the school network, and I don't quite know what the issues are, but we had to shut all that down, and I switched over to my phone, and I started broadcasting on my phone. Well, again, this is a little bit inside baseball, but you got to set up in your broadcast how fast you're going to stream at. Well, the phone can't stream as fast as the school network is, so we're attempting to stream to something. The system's expecting a really fast stream, and we're streaming very slowly, so the system kind of says, it's not working. So, anyway, not that anybody really cares. They just want the game to be up on time and working. I get that, but yeah. So here we are. It's the third quarter. Tigers are up by. I've been doing this for 10 years. I know what I'm doing.
I believe you.
I'm perfectly competent at this.
I believe you.
You've been here. You've seen me pull this off before.
Yeah, I have.
There's the kickoff. It's fielded by the Tigers at the 18, 25-30, 35-40. Breaks through into the secondary and down right before midfield at the 49. Kane Moore on the return. So Tigers, great field position to open up the third quarter. 1st and 10 from the 49.
The 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Ball on the 49-yard line.
That's perfect, Austin, right there. That's perfect. Thank you. Nern drops back, looking downfield, looking for his favorite target, Kane Thornton, and delivers. That should be a catch, and it is.
Nern's pass to Kane Thornton is.
Yeah, he was down before he lost possession of the football.
Nice toss and catch from Nern to Thornton. And the Tigers will move the sticks. It's 1st and 10 from the Raider 33.
1st and 10 for the Tigers. Ball on the 33-yard line.
They'll put a man in motion, and they'll hand off to Middlestead inside, and Middlestead will get gobbled up after picking up a couple.
Middlestead on the carry for the Tigers. We do have flags.
Flag is on the field. And not enough people at the line of scrimmage. So it's an illegal formation. They will lose 5. And it's going to be 1st down and 15.
After the penalty, it'll be 1st down and 15 for the Tigers.
Craighead will come off.
38-yard line.
Lucas Hunt steps on the field. Tigers in a tight package here. And hand off the Middlestead. He's got lots of room on that far side. Flag on the field.
Cody Middlestead on the carry for the Tigers. Gain of close to 10 yards, but we do have.
And you got to figure that's a hold over there, and it is.
Yep.
So Tigers with back-to-back penalties is going to set up 1st down and 25. So Tigers going backwards here. They've got to get down to the 24 for the 1st down.
Hayden just has to he doesn't have to get all these yards back all at once. So
after the penalty, it's going to be 1st down and 25 for the Tigers. Ball on the 49-yard line.
So 1st and 26 officially. And they got 4 seconds to get the play off. 2, 1. They just get it off. Nern's got pressure, getting bounced around a little bit, still on his feet, and is going to be dropped for a loss.
Hayden Nern is sacked on the play.
And with that sack, it's going to be 2nd down and about 36.
Sacked by the Raiders, number 55.
you're close, 34.
All right, 34. 2nd and 34. They're on their own 43. They got to get to the Raiders 23. 24. And they'll throw it to Hunt. Hunt looking for some blocks on the run. And it'll get back to the 40.
Hayden Nern's pass is complete to Lucas Hunt. Gain of over 15 yards on the play. 36.
So he gets half of it back.
Raiders, number 36, Jacob Duncan. It's going to bring up 4th down and 18 for the Tigers. Ball on the 41-yard line.
It should be 3rd down. Yep, 3rd down. 3rd and 18.
Feels like well, the 6 times. How many downs is this? I know. We did 1st down 3 times, right? Yeah, I lost track.
And a timeout on the field. Let's take a break. We'll be right back.
Dr. Josh Bell and the staff at Corrective Chiropractic have disc decompression therapy available, the non-surgical treatment for spinal injuries and spinal pain. Decompression therapy effectively relieves the pain associated with disc herniation, degenerative discs, stenosis, posterior facet, sciatica, and other spinal-related syndromes by reducing the pressure on spinal discs and facet joints through unloading created by distraction and positioning. Inversion therapy is also available for thoracic pain and symptoms.
Decompression therapy begins with a series of sessions, typically 2 to 3 times per week, based upon the severity of each individual's symptoms. Dr. Bell, a now certified Kennedy decompression practitioner, will determine the amount of sessions that will be necessary for optimal treatment results.
Dr. Josh Bell.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. Let's back that up just a smidge, Austin.
After the timeout, it's going to be 3rd down and 18 for the Tigers. Ball on the 41-yard line.
3rd and 18. Nern dropping back, looking downfield, has a man open and just underthrew him, but a flag's on the play as Caden Gerber was coming back for it, and that's going to go against the Raiders. A costly Raider penalty is going to give the Tigers. Well, it won't be a first down, right? Because that's just a 10-yard penalty.
Right. Yeah, it's not a spot of the foul. If Hayden would have looked the other way, he had a receiver on the other side that had no one on him. Could have walked into the end zone.
Okay, it's 15 yards.
So it'll be 3rd and 3 when this is all done.
So it was 2nd and 36, right?
First and 34, and then wasn't it? No, second and 30. Second and 34.
30-something, right?
Yeah.
It was 1st and 25, then it was 2nd and 34.
Now we're 3rd and 3.
It's going to be 3rd down and 3 for the Tigers. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Nern directing a little bit of traffic here. And Middlestead, he has one man to beat, cuts it inside, touchdown, Cody Middlestead. Another one. That is touchdown number 5. No flag on the play. Let me get rid of that. 33-0. And I don't know, Sim. We may be needing to check the Buffton record books to see how many touchdowns a single player has had in a football game. Kinsey for the extra point. And he drills that one. It's good. 34-0 Tigers. We will head to a break.
Quarterback doesn't want to get blindsided by a linebacker, and you don't want to get blindsided by a retirement. Call Tim Steffen at Steffen Financial Group, 824-8175, to schedule an appointment to plan for your retirement. Free consultation on investments, life and health insurance, Medicare supplement plans, and many more. Trust that we will work for you at Steffen Financial Group, located at 110 West Cherry Street in Bluffton, Indiana. Securities offered through Thurston Springer Financial, member FINRA and SIPC. Some insurance products also offered through Thurston Springer. Tim Steffen is a registered associate of Thurston Springer and is doing business as Steffen Financial Group. Steffen Financial Group is independent of Thurston Springer.
34-0 Tigers in control. 9:03 left to go in the third. At 9:20 at night. Sim, I don't think we're going to catch Billy Ann's open tonight.
No, I don't think so. Well, it doesn't help when you have a 45-minute lightning delay.
Yep, that's true. So Kinsey, end over end kick. Fielded about the 15. Fakes the reverse. Runs into his own guy. And Perry brings it back to about the 28. Ran into William Fichter.
correction on that tackle for the Tigers. It was number 44, Kane Moore. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Ball on the 28-yard line.
So the Raiders back on offense. Perry under center, back split. A nice little gain by Walden.
For the Raiders, gain of close to 5 yards on the
Pick up a 4. It's going to be 2nd down and 6.
Didn't say it with a lot of confidence. No, I wouldn't announce it.
All 5 touchdowns tonight by Cody Middlestead.
Going to bring up 2nd down and 6 for the Raiders. Ball on the 32-yard line.
2nd and 6. Handoff again, and Tigers will bottle this up after a short gain. Walden again. Give him a yard. Give him 2 yards. 3rd down and 4.
Going to bring up 3rd down and 4 for the Southern Wells Raiders. Ball on the 35-yard line.
This 4-down territory, Sim?
I think at this point in the game, I don't think they have much choice.
Perry hands off inside, and that's not going to be enough for a first, and a flag is on the play.
Jacob Duncan, short gain on the play. Tackle on the play by the
I think that might be an unsportsmanlike conduct.
Play was over. We have a personal foul. Unnecessary roughness against the offensive team. 15-yard penalty. That down counts. 4th down.
Well, now, I don't know that it's 4th down territory now.
No, I would think not. So Tigers again are going to get great field position here.
And to punt for the Raiders, number 1, Jed Perry, back deep for the Tigers. Hayden Craighead and Cody Middlestead.
Craighead and Middlestead back. Middlestead is going to pick this up on the bounce. A little bit of an over pursuit by the Raiders. Down the sideline we go, tiptoeing along the sideline. In the Raider territory at about the 41, 42-yard line.
Going to be 1st down and 10 for the Tigers. Ball is actually on the 42-yard line.
Pushed on again.
7:21 to go in the first, or in the 3rd. Craighead comes off. Lucas Hunt comes on. Kane Moore in the backfield. Middlestack getting a little bit of a rest here. And they give it to Moore, and he's got no place to go.
Kane Moore on the carry for the Tigers. Loss of almost 3 yards on the play.
They'll lose 3.
Number 40 for Southern Wells, Will Pennington, among others. Going to bring up 2nd down and 13.
Craighead back in.
45-yard line.
Hunt comes out. Let's back that up just a little bit, Austin, okay? Drops back, looking downfield, has a receiver open. Thornton bobbled it. I think he started the run with it.
Yep. He saw empty field in front of him. And
so incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down and 13.
Ball still on the 45-yard line.
Stops the clock at 6:35. Man comes in motion and a handoff to Moore. Moore breaks into the secondary. He's got one man to beat. Stiff arm, 20, 15. See if he can. No, he's going to. They just got the angle on him, and they're going to push him out at the 2. And boy, you know, Kane.
Oh,
Kane
he
wanted that so
bad.
He saw the end zone. Thought, man, I just got to squeeze this in here. So 1st and goal from the 2.
I hope Coach Kunkel gives the ball back to him and lets him get that in there.
It's going to go right behind Thornton, and it does. And Kane Moore will get his touchdown. Touchdown, Tigers. Kane Moore punches it in from 2 yards out, and the Tigers are up by 40, pending the Cody Kinsey extra point.
And to attempt the extra point for the Tigers, number 3, Cody Kinsey. Holding for him is number 1, Hayden Nern.
40-0, 5:34 to go in the 3rd. They get it down and drilled once again. It is good. 41-0 Tigers. We'll take a break.
Your choice for physical therapy in Buffton is Indiana Physical Therapy. As the athletic training services provider and proud supporter of area high school athletics, IPT would like to thank you for making us your physical therapy provider. IPT's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accepts all insurances. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment in Bluffton, call 260-824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Welcome back. 41-0 after the Kane Moore rushing touchdown from two yards out. And Cody Kinsey with another chance to kick off after they put the ball back on the tee. Here we go. Fielded at the 10. And Perry is going to get it back to the 25.
Just over the 25-yard line. Tackled by a host of Tigers there.
Credit the tackle to Kane Moore.
First and 10 for the Raiders. Ball in a 28-yard
The Raiders back on offense with just less than 5 minutes to go here in the 3rd. Perry keeps it himself. And nice gain for Perry. And
Jed Perry on the carry for the Raiders.
that's first down yardage for Jed Perry.
Tigers number 3, Cody Kinsey.
And that's where the Raiders have had their best success in, is letting Perry try to make something happen himself. So first and 10 Southern Wells, and Walden thrown back, and looks like he is
Ryan Thompson, number 58, Cameron Farman.
Nicked up a little bit, kind of came up a little slow. Farmer in on another tackle.
For the Raiders, ball on the 41-yard line.
Boy, right now it's hard not to give the player of the game to Middlestead with 5 touchdowns. But how about Mr. Farmer?
Farmer, he's making a run for it with all these tackles. He's been very active on the defense.
2nd down and 9. And into the secondary, but the Tigers run them down. Jacob Duncan on the carry. Big gain.
Tackle on the play by the Tigers, number 54, Kahari Coleman. Going to bring up 1st down and 10 for the Raiders, ball on the 38-yard line.
Cody Kinsey coming up. I think he may have a little bit of a cramp or something coming to the bench. 1st and 10, Southern Wells. Perry keeps it. Pickup of about 4 or 5 yards. Give him 4. 2nd down and 6.
Tigers, number 11, Kane Thornton on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 6 for the Raiders. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Second down and 6. Duncan again, this time a trio of Tigers throwing back.
Southern Wells carry was by Jacob Duncan, little to no gain on the play. Tackle on that play was by number 58, Cameron.
I'm going to say he lost a yard on that play. Maybe 2.
Down and 8 for Southern Wells, ball on the 36-yard line.
3rd down and 8. They got 5 seconds to get the play off. And looks like Coach is going to call a timeout. We'll go to break.
Dr. Josh Bell and the staff at Corrective Chiropractic have disc decompression therapy available, the non-surgical treatment for spinal injuries and spinal pain. Decompression therapy effectively relieves the pain associated with disc herniation, degenerative discs, stenosis, posterior facet, sciatica, and other spinal-related syndromes by reducing the pressure on spinal discs and facet joints through unloading created by distraction and positioning. Inversion therapy is also available for thoracic pain and symptoms.
Decompression therapy begins with a series of sessions, typically 2 to 3 times per week, based upon the severity of each individual's symptoms. Dr. Bell, a now certified Kennedy decompression practitioner, will determine the amount of sessions that will be necessary for optimal treatment results.
Dr. Josh Bell at Corrective Chiropractic is located at 360 North Main Street, Suite A in Buffton.
3rd down for the Raiders, coming off the timeout. They'll put a man in motion, and they're going to set up the option, and Perry keeps it himself, and it's going to be 4th down and 6.
Tackled by the play, the Tigers, number 76, Joseph Jaredot.
75 or 75? Sure. It was Thompson, yes. 75 or 75. Thompson.
Correction, the tackle on that play was by number 75, Ryan Thompson.
Clock under a minute to go here in the 3rd. They've got to get a play off here. They got 15 seconds left on the play clock. 4th down and 6, and they'll go for it. I don't know that they got it off. I guess they just did, and Perry's in all kinds of trouble. Gets away, still on his feet, and he's going to get out of it, and still on his feet. He may get into the end zone. I think he did. Holy cow, what a run by Jed Perry. Touchdown Raiders. Not only had I thought it was a delayed game.
I think the the play clock may have run out there, but no one saw it.
That will conclude the third period. But they will finish up the extra point. So first, I thought it was really close. I'm not going to say it was a delay game, but it was very close. Then I thought it was going to be sacked.
Yep.
And then I thought it was going to be tackled with no gain.
Somehow he stayed on his feet.
And the two-point conversion is no good. So at the end of the third quarter, I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and look at that. We got that on replay. Let's watch this one more time.
Coverage on the play was by Tigers, number 12, Alec Wright.
So here we go. Tigers look like they've got him in the back for a big loss. They can't wrap him up. He steps inside. And there you thought for sure they had him. And then you thought he had him again, and he just keeps his feet moving and gets into the end zone touchdown. What a run by Jed Perry. Congratulations to him. But that will take us into the fourth quarter. 41-6 now. They went for the two-point conversion and failed. We said a little bit ago that Jed's been their best offensive weapon, and boy, he showed it there. What a run.
Picking for the Southern Wells Raiders, number 70, Bree Roush. Back heat for the Tigers, number 24, Cody Middlestead.
Middlestead is deep. Looks like we've got Moore, Craighead, and Lucas Hunt. Kind of all the up guys, maybe. Is Middlestead out there?
Yeah, he is deep.
Who's on the far side?
Moore, I think. Or no, 34 is on the far side.
And they'll kick it to the up man. I think that's Lucas Hunt. Fields it at about the 30. Spins, turns, twists, gets to midfield.
Return back up to the 50-yard line. Tackle on the play by number 42, Xavier Walden for the Raiders. The first and 10 for the Tigers.
So Tigers, just inside the fourth quarter, will take over. 41-6. And I think we're going to see Lucas Hunt take over as the Tiger quarterback.
And John San Juan, number 34, is going to be behind him.
So Coach Kunkel getting some extra guys in. So Lucas Hunt is your quarterback. Hand off to San Juan. He turns the corner, gets to the far side. Big gain, still on his feet, still going. And finally push forward inside the 20. I think he stepped out of bounds. Okay.
33. That was a good run by John.
Tell you what, he showed some quickness over there.
The first and 10 for the Tigers. Ball on the 34-yard line. Correction, 33-yard line.
So San Juan takes it to the 33. First and 10 Tigers. 10:30 and counting to go in the ball game. Tigers have been in control from the start. Hunt hands off to San Juan. Gets into the secondary again, and that's close to a first down. I think he got it.
John San Juan on the carry for the Tigers up close to the first down.
They will move the sticks.
The Raiders, number 70, Cree Roush. The result of that play is a Buffton Tiger. First and 10 for the Tigers. Ball on the 22-yard line.
First and 10 from the 22. See if they opt just to keep it on the ground. They'll put a man in motion. And San Juan again breaking a tackle. And brought down inside the 20 to about the 18-yard line.
Tigers gain 3 to 4 yards on the play.
Perry on the tackle. And again, many of the Raiders going two ways. Second down, Hunt throws into the flat, complete, into the middle, splits a couple defenders. First down yardage for the Tigers.
That was Robert Malcolm.
So Hunt connects with Malcolm, and we got a Raider down.
Couple of them.
Let's go to a break.
Your choice for physical therapy in Buffton is Indiana Physical Therapy. As the athletic training services provider and proud supporter of area high school athletics, IPT would like to thank you for making us your physical therapy provider. IPT's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accepts all insurances. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment in Buffton, call 260-824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
Buffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Buffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Buffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Buffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Well, one of the Raiders is up, Xavier Walden. He looks to be okay. They're still looking at
number 11. That's
William Fichter.
And both of those guys go on both sides of the ball.
Yep. Fichter is one of their wing backs. Walden is their fullback. On defense, Fichter is one of the corners. Walden is a linebacker. Both of them look to be okay, so good news there. So when we come back out onto the field, it's going to be first and goal from the 8. Again, Lucas Hunt has replaced Hayden Nern. John San Juan, who will get the football. And wrapped up after gaining a couple. San Juan has replaced, he's really replaced Kane Moore, who replaced Cody Middlestead. Let's give him a yard, second and goal from the 7. Hunt to San Juan again, trying to get to the outside. He will march into the end zone. Touchdown, John San Juan. So Cody got it started. Kane Moore got into the end zone. Now John San Juan into the end zone, and the Tigers tack on another 6. And Kinsey with another extra point attempt. We're getting a little spoiled with Cody. These extra points are just kind of automatic anymore.
Yeah, no kidding.
And drilled through once again. 48-6. We got a timeout. And we'll be right back.
Have you heard the big news? Troxel Equipment and Tri-Green Tractor have merged. They're looking forward to introducing you to the new TTG Equipment. They have 9 locations across Northeast and North Central Indiana, keeping you covered in agriculture, lawn and garden, and commercial machines. TTG's combined strength can help you tackle any challenge, and they look forward to the opportunity to show you how. Visit TTG Equipment at 3 area locations in Bluffton, Huntington, and Wabash.
Farmer's got, he's got 4 solos, 3 assists.
So you fixed it for the, okay.
Who else is kicking, by the way, for us?
Well, we got so many different kicking off.
No, he's not kicking? No, it's the kid who was running straight on. 68.
Ground ball kick.
And he was right there, but he missed it.
And I'm not sure who kicked that
Number
football.
68 was
There was number 68,
Quentin
Hunt.
Hunt.
Bringing the ball back for the Raiders, number 36.
He's a freshman.
Is that Lucas's brother?
I don't know. Could be.
Don't know either.
Luka Buffton brought the ball back up to close to the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Raiders from there.
We are under a running clock right now, so for the rest of the ball game, this clock will just run. Timeouts will stop it. Scores will stop it.
Timeout Southern Wells.
And this will stop it right here. Let's see. I got a replay here. Let's see what we got here for a replay. I don't even remember what this must be.
Is this San Juan's
must be
touchdown?
San Juan's touchdown. So Tigers are on the 7. And what's interesting about this play is just how much room John has to take this into the end zone. So Hunt will take the snap, the handoff, and he's going to punch this outside. And look at the room there. Look how much room he's got.
Yeah, there wasn't a Raider within 5
5
yards.
yards.
Of him.
Yeah.
42-yard line.
Back to live action Raiders football.
42.
Walden with the carry.
So Walden, after getting nicked up a couple plays ago, comes back.
14.
Tackle on the play by the Tigers. Number 14, Isaiah Thatcher.
Isaiah Thatcher, I'm assuming that is. Pick up a 2, 2nd down and 8, a pitch out. Number 12.
Xavier Walden on the carry for the Raiders, good for a couple-yard gain.
Was that Walden again?
Yeah, it was Walden.
Okay, my bad.
42.
42.
We got 61.
Tackle on that play was by the Tigers, number 61, Julia McKenzie.
Julia McKenzie on that tackle.
Going to bring up 3rd down and 4 for the Raiders, ball on the 48-yard line.
3rd and 4. Again, we're under running clock scenario right now, so 5:33 to go. And Perry is going to keep it. And he will pick up another 1st down. He has had several first downs for the Raiders.
Jeff Perry on the carry for the Raiders. Gain of over 10 yards on the play.
And you're not going to tackle him up high.
No, you're not. He's kind of slippery.
Jeff down and 10 for the Raiders, ball on the 42-yard line.
1st and 10 for Southern Wells. Walden on the carry, and he's chopped down.
Xavier Walden on the carry.
That's Thatcher on another tackle.
Tackle on the play by number 14, Isaiah Thatcher.
There's some second stringers getting hit a little bit.
33-yard line.
38, right?
Correction, 38-yard line.
No problem.
2nd down and 6. Walden again. And he's going to be he will get the 1st down. Mark it right around the 30. Caden King.
Walden's on that carry again for the Raiders. Good for Raiders first down. Tackle on that play was by the Tigers. Number 63, Caden King.
We got some freshmen out there, Sim.
Yeah, it's good. Nice to get a chance to get a little playing time on Friday night.
Perry with the pitch. Ball briefly fumbled, bounced right back up into the arms.
30, that was Duncan.
Fumble, but picked back up by Jacob Duncan.
Just bounced right back into his arms.
Going to bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Raiders. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Number 72, Jacob Landis, comes out on the field, along with 76, Joseph Gerardo. Or Gerardo?
Probably Gerardo.
Okay. Gerardo. One rolling to the left. Perry looking, throwing downfield, has a man open, tipped. Tigers can't come up with it after the tip. It's going to be 3rd down and 8.
Going to bring up 3rd down and 8 for the Raiders. Ball still on the 28-yard line.
Perry fakes the pitch, pulls it down, keeps himself, finds a little bit of lane. And once again, Jed Perry will move the sticks for the Raiders.
Jed Perry on the keeper for the Raiders. Gain of over 10 yards on the play.
Stopped at your favorite
spot on the field, the 11. Yep.
Going to be 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Ball on the 11-yard line.
Raiders trying to punch one more in before the game is over. They got 1:36 to do it. Walden will take it in, touchdown Raiders. So Walden with a late score for the Raiders, make it 48-12. And they're probably going to go for 2 here.
The Raiders will attempt a 2-point extra point conversion.
And they will convert the 2-point conversion. Duncan will take it in. So again, the Raiders get another touchdown here late in the ballgame. 48-14. And again, with the score, this clock will stop. And we'll just keep it here. Finish things up.
play's going to end on a kickoff.
Just less than 1 minute to go.
Not sure I've ever seen that happen.
48-14. We had 5 touchdowns by Cody Middlestead. Kane Moore came in to replace Cody. He got a touchdown. John San Juan came in to replace Kane. He's got a touchdown tonight. 7 scores.
And to do the kicking for the Southern Wells Raiders, number 73, Roush. Back deep for the Tigers to receive, number 12, Alex Rice.
Yeah, one of those touchdowns for Middlestead came from Hayden Nern, so he has 1 passing touchdown.
He has 1 passing touchdown. Rest of them all rushing touchdowns. And a short kick fielded at the 25, 30. And thrown down is John San Juan. And we should have a couple victory formations here and wrap this ball game up. Well, Tigers win this one going away, and they really took control early.
They won't even have to do any of them. The clock's running since, it's a running clock.
Right.
So that's the ball game.
So Tigers win this one 48-14. That is your final. And we'll take a little bit of a break. We'll get the halftime stats, or the end of game stats, I should say, and wrap this thing up at, right now, it's 9:58.
Menser, a Republican running for Bluffton City Council. My goal is simple, to build a better Bluffton. This won't be easy. Area cities are bringing more growth, quality of life, downtown revival, and jobs. This utility infrastructure is aging and lacks future capacity. This requires proven leadership. We need a new voice. My background, owning a manufacturing company, is unmatched in this campaign. Help me bring my experience to Bluffton. In November, I ask for your vote. I'm Scott Menser, and I approve this message.
Always going to have sibling rivalry, and it's no different with the Heidi brothers. They went and built 2 dealerships right next to each other and filled them up with new Chevys, Jeeps, Buicks, Chryslers, Dodge Rams, and more. And some of the best late model pre-owned vehicles around, just so they could compete for your business with service, selection, and price. The choice is yours. Heidi Automotive Group in Bluffton, just 20 minutes south of Fort Wayne.
Okay, that makes sense. So figure out where the football is, place that in the middle of your screen, and then back up to get all the players in view. Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. 48-14 is your final as Tigers win this one going away. Next week, Tigers will be heading to Heritage. The Raiders will be home taking on Adams Central. And I don't know if anybody has seen a score, but Adams Central and South Adams played tonight. Both those teams went into that game 5-0.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the winner of that game is setting themselves up potentially to be conference champion. So again, Tigers at Heritage next week. Raiders home against South Adams Central.
What's that?
So the rest of the schedule for the Tigers: at Heritage, home against Adams Central, and then at Lakeland. Tigers 48-14 with the win tonight. Actually, Southern Wells had more first downs tonight than the Tigers, 12-11. And in terms of total rushing yardage, it was actually pretty close.
South Adams won 42-14.
Okay, South Adams 42-14 over Adams Central. In terms of total yards on the ground, pretty close actually. Tigers 262, Southern Wells 224, but it took the Tigers 19 plays to get 262. It took the Raiders 49 to get 224. Passing yards, Tigers 113 yards in the air, Southern Wells 7. Raiders were 1 for 5 in the air. Tigers were 5 for 11. Total offense, Tigers tonight put up 375 yards of offense in 30 plays, so averaging over 10 yards per offensive play tonight. Tigers had the ball for 16 minutes. Southern Wells 31 minutes. So another one of those games where time of possession means nothing.
Absolutely
right?
nothing, yep.
And number of first downs means nothing. Jed Perry tonight for the Raiders. Nice night for Jed. 15 carries for 115 yards. Xavier Walden almost had 100 yards. 24 carries for 91 yards. For the Tigers, Cody Middlestead, 9 carries, 191 yards.
Wow.
That is basically 20 yards, more than 20 yards per carry. Kane Moore with 42, John San Juan with 40. Receiving tonight, Lucas Hunt with a couple receptions, 2 for 52. Middlestead had 1. That was a touchdown. Kane Thornton had 1. Robert Malcolm had 1. Raiders did have the only interception tonight, Dustin Woodward. And so did we have some confusion over the tackles?
Yeah, we did have some confusion in the first half over tackles.
Okay.
So some of the tackles that Farmer had were actually
Ryan Thompson?
Ryan Thompson.
Okay, so here's some defense.
Reese
Johnston. Okay, Reese Johnston. Got it. So here's some final defensive stats for you. Kane Moore, 6 unassisted, 2 assisted. Ryan Thompson, 5 and 3. Cameron Farmer, 4 and 3. Lucas Hunt, 4 unassisted. And Reese Johnston, 3 and 2 respectively.
The headset.
Yeah, we'll need to grab that. So Sim will run up and get Austin's headset for Coach. See, Mike. So Tigers improved to 5 and 1, and I'm curious when the last time the Tigers have opened up a season 5 and 1, but it has to be a long, long time ago. And they'll have Heritage next week. Let's take a look at what Heritage has done so far this year. They are 0-5. They do not have a win. They are averaging under 4 points per contest. They're giving up 45. Now, they've played some pretty good teams through that stretch. Tonight, they are playing Tri-County, a 1A school. So the Tigers will be taking on Southern Wells. And we'll punch them in here in Channel 4. And we'll need to get this one. Check. Get them into there. All right.
I'm feeling wet.
All right. We have you, Coach?
I'm good to go.
All right.
What's up?
Hey, well, I always like one with less stress. Every once in a while, it's always nice to get one with a little less stress.
I'd be fine if they were all like this, to be honest with you. I do want to, give a shout out to Southern Wells. They got some kids on that team that can play. They really do. The number 1 kid.
Yeah.
I'd take the Walden kid, 42, any day. The kid plays his tail off. The Roush kid, number 7, he's a good ball player. I really like the Fichter kid, number 11. So they got some kids who can play, and they're giving all they got. And they're still a little behind the 8 ball with the numbers and things they have. And I think Coach Raiders, he's won 100 games plus in his career. So, they're kind of a little bit down right now, but those kids play hard. So I want to start off giving them credit.
And to that point, Jed's touchdown run down here, that was one of the nicer touchdown runs. I mean, he got out of some trouble. And
if I'm a Southern Wells fan, yeah. As I'm a Bluffton head coach, we got to tackle a lot. Yeah.
We're just trying to throw the props around here, Coach.
I understand, yeah. The kid, like I said, I told him after the game, I'd take him on our team any day. Kid plays hard. And, like I said, they're still behind the 8 ball. But I'm proud of our kids for coming out. This was a game where we had to come out. And I told them, yesterday, I want to start the game against them the way South Adams started against us. And I think we scored in the first 2 times in the first 3 plays, so it was almost exactly like that. So I kind of challenged our kids. We've been outscored in the first quarter coming tonight by almost 30 points. So our starts have not been very good, and to our kids' credit, you put 20 up there in the first quarter and got to 27 there shortly after. But so our kids came out and started the game really well tonight.
Let's talk about Cody a little bit. 5 touchdowns in the ball game, and I was just kind of running through my head, Coach, what the school record is for number of touchdowns by one
I would
by
have
one
to
player.
go back and look. I'm sure Coach Metler will know when I get to the locker room. He'll probably be able to tell me. But and he did that on 7 or 8 touches. Not too many carries, and he had the catch there to start the game.
I think he's got 191 yards on 9 carries tonight.
That's not bad.
That's just crazy.
Not bad.
That's not bad. When you break one for 96,
33, yeah, right. That helps.
So that helps, and we've said that all year long. I mean, Cody is a dude, and our offense is running well when we can get him the ball in space to do some things. We can have Hayden in a rhythm, hitting Thornton and Bobby and Caden, and we've got weapons to hit, and sprinkle Lucas in there. So we've got the ability to do a bunch of stuff, and we had a limited amount of offensive plays tonight, but we ran into high efficiency, so that's what you like to see.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about one of your defensive guys tonight, Cameron Farmer.
Yeah.
I mean, he came out on the field tonight. I don't know how much playing time he's had coming in this game, but he's got 4 solo tackles, 3 assisted tackles, putting up some pretty good numbers.
Cameron's a kid. He's a sophomore kid he's busted his butt. I coached him when he was in 7th grade, and then, obviously the last 2 years. And the kid works his tail off in the weight room, works his tail off in the off season. He's always there. He wants to get better. His defense has been limited because he is a sophomore and he's playing offensive line, and we're trying to limit kind of what we have to throw at him. But he's a kid who's capable of coming in and making some plays, and I was happy to see him play. I thought our defensive line, Ryan Thompson, played a great up front on the D-line tonight. So we had a solid effort all the way around, but those things are going to have to continue to get better as we get into the next couple weeks in our schedule.
We're getting a little bit selfish with all the extra points this year.
Yeah.
It's automatic anymore.
Right, I know, and I don't know what are the odds of hitting a crossbar. I mean, those things are so little, but yet it happens all the time. But Cody's another kid. I told you a couple weeks ago, Scott. If you drive by on the weekends, he's out there on the practice field and he's kicking, and he's always trying to get my keys to get in here and get on the field and get some kicks in. So anytime a kid puts that amount of time in, you're happy that hard work pays off.
Yeah, Cody caught me at Street Fair on Saturday.
He told me that.
And he comes in, he says, great call on Friday, but I could hit a 50-yarder.
He was mad at me last week, like I told you, because we didn't try to kick it there from 55. He said he had the leg for it, but,
for the record, I pleaded ignorant.
Yeah,
I said, I'm not claiming whether he can or cannot. Sim said
I was the one it was me. Yeah.
Pre-game kicks are one thing. If he's got a rush, I'd love for it to be, how about, we play for a sectional title against Bishop Lures and he hits one from 50 to win. How about that?
that would be awesome. Well, great win tonight, Coach. 5-1. When's the last time we've been 5-1?
I know 1 year with Kolkman, I think we started off 4-1. And we might have got to 5-1 because we lost to Garrett here. That might have been in 2012. But you kind of look at what's ahead of us, and Heritage next week. I know they're 0-5. They play tomorrow. They should be 1-5 coming in, but Heritage is they still got guys. That's a team that historically has beaten Buffton year after year after year, and we've gotten the last 2 years. But that's going to be a challenge for us. It's going to be their senior night. They got some kids, and if we get that one, you'd like to think we're 6-1 head into AC, and that game would be for runner-up in the conference because I heard they were down big at the half against South Adams. So the last time that Buffton got 4 conference wins, though, it's beyond 1994. It might be 1989. So.
I think that game ended about 42-14.
Okay.
42-14 is when it finished up.
So, again, that's what's in front of us. You never want to take winning for granted. I told the guys it kind of feels like they were a little bored at times. So that's a good thing. We want to get used to winning, and, we're doing it right now at a high level. But, next week's going to be another challenge, and I know Heritage will be ready, and we got to be ready for that.
Hey, and nights like tonight, Kane gets in the end zone tonight.
Right.
John San Juan gets in the end zone tonight. That's important things for those kids.
Coach Mettler and I were talking, we wanted to get Gerber some touches. We wanted to get, some Bobby some catches and Thornton, but it seemed like every time we called a play, it worked, which, again, this is complaining about, scoring points. But, again, it was just one of those nights for us, again, I want to give credit to Southern Wells and their kids. I mean, they're playing hard, and, hopefully they can find a game or two down the road here where they can get a good draw in the sectional and hopefully get another winner. So.
All right. Thanks, Coach, as always. Appreciate it.
Yep, thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, Sam, we got 2 players of the game tonight to do. We'll start on the Southern Wells side, and I think it's pretty easy call. Jed Perry tonight.
Yeah, Jed Perry there.
Big night on the ground, had the touchdown run. Jed Perry is your WellsCountyVoice.com player of the game from the Southern Wells side. Bluffton, it's got to be Cody,
it's
right?
got to be
5
Cody.
touchdowns. How can it not be Cody?
Yeah.
5 touchdowns, 9 rushes for 191 yards, a 93-yarder, and 4 on the ground, 1 in the air. Cody did a little bit of everything tonight. So he is your WellsCountyVoice.com player of the game on the Bluffton side. I want to thank Coach for stopping up, Scott for handing us the stats, and once again, a series of misfortunate events as we got a late start getting the game up, and we'll try it again next week at Heritage. Thank you for joining us. Have a great night.